This is your tutorial on how to create a sliding window symbol in AutoCAD. As a reminder, many symbols are different from companies, from school to school. So this will be the symbol that we're going to be using for a sliding window. Alright, so in your room, hopefully you have measured your width of your sliding window. And I'm going to find out that the sliding window I used was, say, 3 feet. And I'm just going to go ahead and center this on the wall. If I check real quick, I can identify that this wall, by clicking, and I have quick properties turned on, is 13 feet 8 inches. So if I divide that by 2, 13 feet divided by 2 will be 6 feet 6 inches. 8 divided by 2 is another 4 inches, so I have 6 feet 10 inches. Should be the middle of this wall. So I can type that in, 6 feet 10 inches. And for my offset, let's try this again, 6 feet 10 inches. I'm going to offset this line over, and I should be somewhere in the middle, which is great. Another way you could do this is we want to create essentially a line right in the middle here. So to do this, I could have just selected line and gone to my object snaps and right-clicked and made sure I had midpoint turned on. And I could have drawn a line straight up. Different methods to do different things. I'm going to go ahead and select extend, right-click anywhere, then click on the line, so I extend a line through. Then I'm just going to select trim, right-click anywhere, and trim that line. So now I have the center of my window. Eventually I'm going to get rid of this line. Now this is a 3-foot window, so I'm going to select offset, and I'm going to offset 1 foot 6 inches to each side, as that is half of 3 feet. So I'm going to select and offset this side, select and offset this side. I'm going to right click and go to enter or cancel to get out of the tool. I don't need this middle line anymore, so I'm going to select it and I'm going to delete it. Now I have where my opening for my window is going to be. I'm going to trim this. So I'm going to select trim, right click, and I'm going to trim that area out. This is the area for my window, so I'm going to make sure that I am on my doors and windows layer. Always make sure you're on the correct layer. And I am going to draw in the front part of my window, select line, draw in the inside part of my window. So I have my window here, and now for my sliding window, it looks very similar to like a sliding door symbol. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of offset these lines and just make them a little bit smaller. So I'm going to select offset, and this is an outside wall, it's 6 inches. So I'm just going to try some things. I'm going to go 1.5 inches, and I'm going to offset a line to either side. Now what I'm going to do with these 2 lines is I'm going to click one line, and you can see here that I have this blue line, or these 3 blue blocks. I'm going to select the line, click on a blue block, and I'm going to drag this in just over a little bit and click. So you can see there, it takes the line from the left, makes it about halfway. I'm going to click here, click the blue box, drag over, and I'm going to do the same thing. So essentially we have 2 window panes, kind of like a sliding closet door. They can move left, they can move right, and that'll be our symbol for a sliding door. So again, to review, you just want to find where the center of the window is centered, or if it's centered in your wall, fantastic. If it's not centered, find out where it is and make your initial line there. Offset to the right, offset to the left, the width of the window, and then you can follow drawing in as such.